the ravenous reach felled, you know what comes next. The heart of it all, the cowardice, your cowardice, that started this whole mess. But you've faced this before, and you'll face it once again, and keep facing it until the world changes. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Loki Orn. We're back at it with Darkest Dungeon 2 in our project run. This is in the new patch, so we are potentially going to see the Kyurgen's table. Hopefully he decides, the Gaunt Kyurgen decides to show up. But it's time to take out a new formation, and this one was requested by longtime subscriber Blank Desktop, who asked a very important question, which is, who are you going to call? And the answer is Ghostbusters. So let's meet our team here. First of all, we've got Iridia, our Seraph Vestal. Probably going to leave her as a Seraph. She is heavy-handed, sanguine, which will probably look to lock in. And yeah, Iridia's been a long-time performer here. She's got her kit, and I think she's good to go. Next up, Sarmenti, currently unnamed. This is a good opportunity to remind everyone that if you'd like to name a character, leave a comment down below. What name, what character? You know, the whole bit. I very much like naming characters. What folks want to hear. You know, Iridia was requested some time ago. Sarmenti, the Jester, has not been named in some while, and we can make that happen. But he is Slippery, Bon Vivant, and Daredevil, and we are packing him as a soloist. And he does have a memory save, so we can't change that, but I kind of think we just leave him as a soloist, because the only other option would be Virtuoso, and I think that's probably fine. Next up, Freya, another long-time named character. Ravager Freya, just here to bring the pain, with that defiant trait, meaning that if you can't kill her in one swing, you're not going to kill her. And she's gonna be bringing things to death. And finally, Winston, in honor of my my pup, though his name is also up for grabs. We have our leper, who has not had his skin changed yet. Tempest, Monarch. Monarch's cool, but I think Poet probably matches what I want. Monarch, Poet. Ooh, double Poet feels kind of cool. Yeah, that looks cool. Yeah. All right. Intimidate, Withstand, Chop. Winston is a Monarch, meaning Chop is not so good. So we're going to pop in Hugh, probably. Hugh, Intimidate. We could also be bringing like Break or Bash, maybe. But this is probably good. And he'll be our tank. His quirks are the Jinx and Second Wind. We'll probably look to lock in the Jinx if we can, because again, just the Jinx is so strong on some of these characters. So yeah, let's take Ghostbusters out at the request of Blank Desktop. And if you'd like to request one of the named formations to be seen in an upcoming run, comment section below. So let's talk about this formation in a macro sense, particularly as it relates to Cowardice, which is, you know, the final boss of Darkest Dungeon 2. The first thing that immediately sticks out to me as we kind of go through the Darkest Dungeon 2 Iron Triangle of HP, stress, damage. This formation really strong in the stress relief department. Every character can stress heal, and most of them can stress heal other people. It's only the leper, Winston, who can only stress heal himself, but he is so self-sufficient that he's almost never going to need help. Boom. Yes, please. Sarmenti, the Jester, Inspiring Tune, just the strongest single target stress heal in the game. And then Iridia can actually stress heal as well, I believe, with, is it Upgraded Sanctuary? Yeah, it's Upgraded Sanctuary. Not the most relevant thing, because we can probably live without that, but just a ton of stress healing. You know, really not expecting to run into much trouble from a stress standpoint. From the healing perspective, it's kind of the same story. 3 of the 4 characters can heal. Of course, only Only the Vestal offers targeted healing to somebody else. Both the Hellion and Leper heal themselves and heal themselves quite a lot. Again, very self-sufficient. And the Jester will be kind of our main focus for additional healing. And then finally, damage. As we just saw there, we have some heavy hitters here. We're really weak on the dot output. Really, we only have access to bleed. And even our bleed is not, I would say, stellar, because the Hellion doesn't... Like, the Hellion's bleed skills just do not impress me. If it bleeds is probably better, given that the Hellion's probably living in second rank, so maybe we will try to make a bit of a bleed comp here. And Saramenti, of course, can kind of live in the... if we're not solo finaleing with him, we can be slicing off repeatedly. Which maybe that's what we do. Maybe we go for a bit of a bleed comp. Do something like this and try out more of a bleed oriented comp. But no access to Blight, no real access to Burn except from Iridia, which is a lot of charge up to get there. But still very high, like, chunk damage. Leper hits like a train, Freya or the Hellion hits like a train, Sarmenti crits quite a bit, and even Iridia can get in there. So quite a strong formation overall. I'd say Ghostbusters is definitely a formation if you're looking to win a run. Ghostbusters probably handles most encounters quite well. Early Wagon Jack, that's pretty tempting. Over the Fodder and Candles, which we don't care about, so clearing out the lair is sort of irrelevant. Blight resistance in the Sprawl doesn't matter. Avoiding the Watchtower is easy. Yeah, all right. We'll go get the Wagon Jack. We'll go to the Sprawl. Just a quick note on lair bosses. This formation does fine against the Leviathan. It's going to be mediocre against the Librarian because it doesn't really do damage until they're in the second and third rank, until the Librarian's in the second and third rank. And probably does okay against the Harvest Child because you have some very stable frontline that can kind of plant themselves and stay there. But that being said, not my favorite formation for lair bosses, but I think it'll be okay.
Spend what you can.
We do have changes to the Infernal Flame, which I might check out at some point. No heal in between fights. In lairs at various flame levels, heroes gain plus damage minus healing received. Aimers gain plus damage and apply on hit and knockback. So that's kind of like the Ambition's one. Doom Candle, Loathing max -1, Loathing after reset 1. That just seems bad. Yeah, that just seems like incredibly painfully bad. Like, that's gonna hurt. The Doom Candle hurts. Corpse Light. I mean, all of these are like positives and negatives, right? But yeah. Nah, we're not taking any of those. We got all our good buddies, all our cutesy little buddies here. The Crimson Tick has just been really performing for us. But we've taken the Crimson Tick out a lot. So maybe we've taken out the Shambler spawn. Who have we not taken out? Resistance Piercing isn't very appealing here. +1 per food gear item equipped. +1 max HP per 4 food items. We do have the Griddle as well. We actually have Merchant's Guild Seal as well, which is kind of cute. Could buy that, but then I don't think we'd be able to afford the Griddle as well. But if we take the Griddle, we could try to take the Reanimated Rabbit out. Whole formation hits a little faster. Hatchling Crocodilian, too, when moving. We do have the Plague Doctor. We do have a lot of movement in our characters. Corpse Eaters, I mean, Carrion Eater's always good, but we've used that a fair bit. Oh, Slime is really good with the Leper. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with the Slime. The Rabbit seems like it would be fun, but like this is just like you think about, like we have 20 food. We put 20 food in our wagon. We have 5 extra max HP. Not very exciting. The extra speed is not nothing, but this formation isn't aiming to be fast. But do we have some road gear up here? We do not. So the rabbit has an immediate impact on us. Yeah. All right. I'm not sure the rabbit's what I want to do, but let's give the rabbit its chance. We're gonna take the rabbit out. I do kind of want that triage kit though. 2 smoke bombs in the triage kit. Yeah, we'll take those. How are we doing for food? Do we have any? No, we do not. All right.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
Alrighty. So let's get set up here. Griddle, rabbit.
Plan accordingly.
There we go. So everyone's got +1 speed, which is nice. Get our stuff set up. We're definitely gonna want probably Saramenti critting more. Probably be our best bet. We do have the option of avoiding librarian if we have to. Like it is not a there is no shame in running away if we have to. Just to make sure we don't die. All right, if we are going after the librarian here,
is the greatest teacher of all.
Maybe we just update both consecrations and just get tons of extra tokens? That seems kind of fun. Could also upgrade if it bleeds, which is a pretty substantial increase to that bleed damage. Now, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to upgrade both consecrations. There we go. And we are going to endeavor to make this work. Yeah, there we go. All right. Well, we've deployed everything. There's not really anything else in the store that's that exciting. I mean, like, none of this is, like, earth-shattering. All right. Well, thank you all for watching. This is Ghostbusters, as requested by Blank Desktop. Tune in next time as we head into the Sprawl and get this show on the road. Till then, though, see ya.